All right, welcome to SaleCORE. I'm going to be going over the broadcast tool. That is the tool here on the left-hand side. We have broadcast by email and broadcast by text. This video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the broadcast by texting tool. And so some things that I want to make sure is, again, to get to broadcasting, you log into your SaleCORE CRM. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the horn. You just simply click on the horn, and you have here to start a new broadcast text. You can click on the little new text plus sign here, and that will allow you to create a broadcast by text. A couple things that I want to make sure that you have done before you have start on your broadcast text is that you have loaded up, imported, or added all of your contacts into a specific group. Okay, so I have a group here called Webinar Signups. Okay, and you can see here that I have all of my contacts already added to that specific group. This tells me that I have 838 specific contacts added to that group. Again, if you want to import your contacts, you can click on the import tool here on the right to import your contacts. And if I want to create any groups, I simply can just click on the group control here, select new group, give it a group name, and add group. So again, if you need any assistance with those two items, again, you can click onto the help menu and go to the contacts tab, help menu. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to here to the horn again so you can see the broadcast control. Another item that I recommend before you send out a broadcast by text or email is under settings. We have the email and social. I would recommend that you actually put in a email signature here. Okay, so that's something that I recommend as well. Okay, um, not necessarily super important with the texting function, but definitely with the email function. Now, to start a new broadcast by text, again, I'm going to click on the new text, and you'll notice here that I have not created an new text channel. So I'm not able to send text. If you haven't selected a mobile number, SMS number for your texting, this is where you do that. Okay. Um, and the reason when I click on the broadcast here, it is basically letting me know that, hey, you have not picked a mobile number. Okay. Now, as long as your specific package comes with texting capabilities, you would then click on New Channel, and you'll see here that I have SMS or email. Now, I've already set up my email channel, but I have not set up my SMS channel. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Enable, and I'm going to pick a specific area code in the 707 area. Again, this will give me quite a few different phone numbers to pick from. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and select one that is in the 707 range, and I'm going to hit save. Now, if you want, you can also enable forwarding to your cell phone. Okay, so if you want somebody and again, I recommend this, is if somebody calls your SMS number and you want that call auto forwarded to your cell phone, put your cell phone in here, and you can put in a greeting. So again, you put in your cell number and put in the greeting. All right, and then I simply click on save. So that's right there. You're all set. So again, just remember that is under settings and the market channel. Okay, so now you see that I have my SMS number selected. Now that number is actually dedicated to you. Okay, so always remember that number. If you need to get to it, settings, market channel. If somebody texts that specific number, it will come back to you as a specific text right in the system. Okay, so again, remember that. So let's go ahead and jump back over to the broadcast horn. And now let's click on new text. So now you'll see that the broadcast control is here. You have, do I want to select one specific contact as far as audience type, or a contact specific group, or do I simply want to text every one of my contacts in my SaleCORE contact management system in the SaleCORE CRM? I'm going to select a specific group for now, and I've created a test group as well so that I can show you this as well. Oh, I called it training group Heath. Okay, so there we go. So I have the group, and then I can go ahead and set up a title, open house text, whatever I want to put in here. Okay, so that's the title, but that's not what your customers are going to see. What they're going to see is what you put in the body. So that's the second tab. Okay, the body. So you have general, and I can save this as a draft, or I can go over to body and I can save this as draft here. Okay, I can preview it, I can send it, I can schedule it, or save it as a draft. You'll notice audience type. See, these are all fields that are coming from the contact database, like your client's first name, last name, address, signature. Remember, talked about the signature. I love to use like their first name, and so let me give you an example of how I do that. Now, another thing here is on my website, remember we talked about an open house. I want to text out like an open house of a specific listing to my 100 past customers and friends and family, right? That's what's in my contact database into that specific group, right? So I want to let them all know that I'm having an open house on Sunday. So here's my listing, $10 million listing on Miami Beach, right? It's got all the photos and everything. Do you see the URL here up top, right? So you can see that as well. So that's, I'm just basically going to copy the URL of my specific listing, and I'm going to go back over to broadcast and see, I can just pop that right in there, and then when they click on that link, it'll take them right over to the listing. And I can just type in, hi, first name, please visit my open house this Sunday, right? Something like that, okay? And then now I can just simply click on save as a draft. Okay, now do you see where there's a little bubble here on the right hand side? That's telling me, one, that this is a text broadcast. If you see the little envelope on the right, it's an email broadcast. Okay, and so those are just, little things, and then you can see here I can tell if it's in draft mode. Now if I want to go back over to it, I can simply click on the edit tool, And again, if I want to change anything, change the group, I can. I can go over to the body. If I want to change the message, I can totally do that as well. Again, I love driving those clients on the an open house or a just listed or a just sold, driving them back to the listing detail of my website. Okay, so that's, what I'm trying to do there. So all you do now is, if you're ready, you hit send, and that will go right out to your clients. Okay, and it'll go to all your clients. So I'm going to click on send. Presto, it's sent. Now, the email is sent and it's under broadcast. I mean, not the email, the text. So this is here. This will give you a tracking of all of your text messages as well. Okay, so that's there. Now, um, if your clients, when they get the text message, they can respond to that actual message, and then that will come back to you as an actual conversation here on the left hand side. Okay, so just be prepared for that. So those are the specific things on the texting using the texting broadcast tool. Now, if you do not have enough text credits and you want to buy additional text credits, you can again click on the settings tool, market channels, and this is the text credits. See, I have 1,249 text credits. Again, if I want to add additional, I can simply click on the little X mark here and order more text credits. Okay, and again, I can just order however many I want, add my payment process, hit add, and presto, I have more credits to send more text messages. Again, broadcasting, you can see here that the message says it was sent. Okay, and that is how to use broadcasting. Again, thank you for using SaleCORE, and hopefully this training video was helpful for you. Thank you.